I'm at the train station. I have a zine convention today. I didn't want you to hear that while I was talking, so let's go. Bye, bus. I'm here in Hamilton. I don't know if you can see the Hamilton city sign there. See it? I can't see it. Anyway. Alright, it's just a short jaunt to the venue, which is at a mall. And inside the mall is the library, so let's go. My bag. It's pretty busy here. I tried to vlog, but I thought it'd be empty, but it's at 9, it's like 9:30 and it's popping. But the library's at the corner there. There we go. I think, yeah, the last time I did this market was 2 years ago, right after I had Mr. Guy. To use the washroom, so I'm gonna do that. They even have a nice spread of snacks and coffee. This is my holder. Good morning. It is Sunday. Is it November the 1st? November the 2nd, I don't remember. Friday was the 31st. Yeah, so November the 2nd. It's about 9:15 in the morning. The time shifted to an hour earlier. So, no, we shifted forward. So, daylight saving time. But yeah, we are going to pick up Mr. Guy and we are going to head off to a Halloween party. I'm dressed as some sort of generic witch. I was hoping towards more pirate, but I don't have like an eye patch or a sword, so I'm just gonna go with generic kind of witch, or you know. And I put this hoop earring in one and the another maybe just a hoop, I don't know, so I can just go for that. I wanted to do something simple with whatever I had. I didn't want to dress up as Squid Games again, and I found this little scarf that I've had that my boss gave me for Christmas many years ago, and I thought I could make it into like a little, what do you call it, hair thing, bandana. I mean, I don't know how to do that. So, and I'm wearing layers. I have this belt, I have my kind of like parachute pants, and then this shiny blue thingy. So yeah, we're basically gonna pick up Mr. Guy and head on over to the party right away. Yeah, and tomorrow, Monday, I'm going to be moving into my new studio. I haven't really talked about that, but hopefully when I get back from the party or tomorrow morning, I want to close off this vlog with the Zineposium haul and talk about the zine market that I just did, which you'll see in this vlog. So yeah, just want to round it out. But today's going to be busy. Look at all my rings. I got these from my mom. She didn't want them. So these are now mine. And I don't usually, I thought I'd like stack them on. I actually have more, but they don't fit. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna talk to you guys later. But that's just what I want to do to try and, what do you call it, edit this vlog properly. I want it to be like a whole kind of round it out so I can start the new vlogs without having to worry about the previous clips that I filmed and didn't really put into a vlog. So yeah, okay, bye. Okay, let me try and put you somewhere. The glasses are a little bit overkill, but welcome. So we are at my new studio space. I'm just gonna tripod. Where did I leave it? I just moved all the stuff in. Not everything is moved in. I plan to add more things to the studio, but I moved in most of the stuff I need for today because I want to get some painting done. But let me show you the studio. It seems like I'm the only one here right now, so let's take advantage of that. Hello, so we are at the entrance of the studio spaces, and this used to be my old studio space right here, the studio program. So the new actual rented out studio offices are in this room right here, which I have my badge for once again. So you go in, that door shuts, and you are in the common area. Look at all the plants that they got for us. They even repainted the walls, but left most of it white because they are encouraging us to like add stuff to it in the future, maybe some murals. So couch, this is a common room that we can all kind of come together, and I'll show you my studio space first, then we'll do a walk around. But look at the plants, they look so good. Okay, so my studio is down here, and here are the other spaces. Hopefully the camera's not too shaky. Down here is the kitchen. This is not a kitchen area, but they're planning to put like this little garbage and just storage. And there's the kitchen. Okay, I really need to get some water. I'm so parched. And my studio is down here. I picked the 313 suite number. Ta-da! So it's quite messy because I haven't started. So yeah, I got a big window. The room is small. It's tiny, but it's just enough for me. I got my table that they provided, and then this, and so there's not enough like places I can store stuff in, so I'm planning to get, I don't know if I'm gonna buy one or maybe I'll thrift one, like a shelf. So, but yeah, look at this window. This is a shelf too. Like I can add stuff to this, and we have blinds, and I'm thinking I'll move my table over here with the lighting. It's just that I don't want to be, I don't know, the doors like see-through, but I'm gonna get like a little coat hangy thing so I can hang my coat. And I got plants, look, and I don't have to worry about them. They're getting taken care of by the building. And another plant over there, and it looks so great. I'm so excited. I'm using my water bottle for a tripod. So yeah, I am hoping to stay here a long time if I can. The rent is about $300 a month, which is not bad. We don't have to worry about taxes, electricity, Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi is free, but yeah. So my intention is to stay here for as long as I can, build up this space and work here at least 3 days a week for now, and hopefully move up. Just because I'm staying home obviously with Mr. Guy, I can't be here every day, but it's really exciting. I'm so lucky to get the opportunity to just jump into another studio space after enjoying the studio program so much with Bao. So, and I picked this room because I love the lighting, and I can do a lot of filming here. For now, people are still moving in. We were able to move in over the weekend, but it was only Monday that was free. So I got my badge, and I'm gonna start kind of cleaning up a little bit. And this table that I have, I'm gonna keep, but I wanna keep it clear. I want it to be just like really a work table. And so I want another table to put all my like art supplies in. I don't want my art supplies littering my working space. So, but yeah, before I get started, I think I'm gonna get some coffee. I'm so parched. The coffee machine here is not set up yet, so I might have to go out to a cafe, get some coffee, but I do have my water bottle. So I'm also filming on my phone. So yeah, I'm gonna try and get that done too. I need to make a list. What I need to get to is extension cables, because I have a lot of devices that I would like to have charged throughout the day as I'm working here. So I need to get some of those, like a nice one. But I really wanted to bring my art cart, so I lugged that over here. Oh, one other thing that I should show you guys is, along with these studio areas, we also get lockers like last time. So this area is just, everybody can get their own locker. I already reserved 66, and we got some storage, flat storage spaces here. A lot of this stuff they got from like old offices from this building, so they didn't have to pay very much for supplies. Like everybody has a table, everybody has a chair, so it's really amazing. I'm so excited. Oh yeah, I need to film that too for the Insta reel. I don't think I showed the kitchen really. So there's so much stuff here. There's a hot water heater, boiler, a Keurig, a coffee, a drip coffee machine, a microwave, and a toaster, and a first aid kit. Oh, and a fridge. Amazing. There's no sugar in coffee or sugar in milk and anything yet, but I saw some teas over here and some mugs, so we are so very spoiled. Ooh, seahorse. There's like a little baby chair from IKEA here, because I suggested maybe a little kid zone like in the other studio. They asked us for suggestions of what to get for the space. I suggested that, like a vacuum and all that stuff, but I'm gonna film a little reel clip here. Got an easel. This is from the Bow Studio space. I even asked, like, I would rent it if I needed to, but they're like, oh, just take it, we got tons. So, and I got my paintings back. They held it for me while I was away, so I can just display these. And I need to finish painting the edges, but they left us with this little notebook and a lollipop, and I used the notebook to actually start a list of the things that I would like to bring to the studio. So I want to get a small shelf, either something that I already have, I can buy for cheap, or I can pick up off of the curb, or buy from like Value Village or something. A small garbage bin, a coat rack that I can hang at the door up there. I want to bring my pins to hang stuff on the walls, my Kiss scarf because I think I can use it as like a curtain for the door too, and then my drafting table, which I'm gonna need help with. I don't want to buy a new one, and I think I can make do without it at home, so that's the list for now. It's about 2 o'clock and I'm trying to trace something on my light bulb. The light is too much, so I need to put the blinds down if I can. I also don't have control of my actual lights in here, so it's fine. Okay, this boiler's here, but it's now about 4 o'clock and I moved on to working on this comic page on the easel. And I just wanted to see if it works out, because if it works out, then I don't need to bring my drafting table here. I can leave my drafting table at home and work from there if I need to. So it's working out so far. My legs are just kind of in a weird position, so I don't know what to do about that. And I think what I need to, this is my lunch by the way, I didn't bring any food today. What I might need is like a big drawing board. Like I just really need a hard surface to make it into like a drafting table, but use the easel. So yeah, if this works out, then all I have to worry about is a shelf for the space, just for extra storage space. Added a few more things to my list. Like I want a garbage bin, an extension cable. I remembered I needed wipes. I want to bring my clock because I always use an analog clock, and I have an extra one at home that is not doing anything. So yeah, I'm just kind of thinking of things to add to my list as I work, but I really need to finish this page. I'm so distracted by the studio, but I really wanted to get this done because I'm on a schedule for this. I need to get it done by the 15th of this month, and yeah. Okay, it is now 5:45 in the evening. I've been painting this page and I'm not done it yet, like halfway done. It takes forever. I've realized when I'm doing my watercolor comics, my process takes forever because I layer so many times to build up my colors because I don't use vibrant colors from the get-go because I'm afraid. So it takes forever to like build up my values and stuff, so it takes forever. And my goal was to finish this page today along with moving to the studio, but obviously that didn't work, so I'm not going to be able to finish this page today because I also want to drop by the store to grab a few things from my list if I can, and then I have to head home. I'm gonna be in the studio again on Wednesday morning and then maybe in the afternoon so I can get to work on this page. My goal was to finish 3 pages this week, so hopefully I'm doing 8 pages of this comic, and this is page 5. Page 5 was supposed to be done over the weekend, but because life got busy with Halloween and parties and stuff, I said, okay, I'll push it to today. So maybe I won't be bringing this home. That's the issue too. Hold on, let me sit down a little bit. That's the issue too with the studio, is I have to balance what I want to take home and what I want to work on here. The other thing I want, it's so dark outside already. The other thing I wanted to do was to film my Zineposium haul, like take a video of that just for this. So maybe I'll do that right now before I head out. I have 15 minutes before I 15 minutes before I go, but let me clean up my space. I have all my watercolor pages laid out here. It's quite gory, so I don't want to leave it out, but I think it was a pretty productive day, way more productive than I've ever had in a while. So I'm gonna clean up and then we'll do the quick haul. Lighting is not the best, but we're gonna do a really quick one. Okay, let's start with the things that I purchased, because I got a lot of trades. They were encouraging a lot of trades at the convention. So the first thing I already got something from this artist before. This is a fabric zine by Olivia. I forget her full name, but this is a zine, and I like collecting zines that I don't have like different kind of zines. So this is a very unique, and I wanted to buy it. So yeah, so pretty. Everything is screen printed and everything like that, and everything is stitched by the artist. So I got this. It's really nice. So it's gonna go into my zine library. I bought this keychain, and it's actually a zine made with shrink ink. So again, a very unique one that I don't have anything like. So I'm not gonna use it, but it's very pretty. It's just like a vessel holding and held inside vessel. So yeah, I thought it was quite awesome. That's fun. And I also purchased this because they were advertising it. The artist advertised it on the Zineposium Instagram, and I just couldn't stop thinking of the cover, so I purchased it from the artist. And this is the drumstick incident. How I found out about my peanut allergy. I love the art. Okay, and then the rest I got as trades. So there are a lot of kids walking around at Zineposium, which is so cool to see, making their zines. There were tables there that were run by kids. Like 3 of the tables I think were kid run, and actually the poster that was made for Zineposium was by Teddy, who is like 7 years old. So it was really cool. So I got a zine from Isaac, which I think I got a zine from Isaac 2 years ago when I tabled there. So this one is about pumpkins, all different kinds of them, and I think it's so adorable. Made it themselves, so I got that. So this is my second Isaac zine. And then I got this zine called Big Bee Adventures, a zine by Evan, Rose, Cedar, and Ela Murray. Yeah, Big Bee Adventures, and it's just like put together. I think their parents helped them do it. I'm not sure if they're friends or if they might be like siblings. But my partner and I read this when I got home, and we were laughing. It's so unhinged, just like what kids are like doing right now, I guess, what they find funny. And what we're surprised by is a lot of the references are references that we grew up with because their parents know that stuff, so they expose their kids to that stuff. So like Goosebumps, Pokemon, also like I think their parents are like into politics because there's a lot about like Trump being, you know, Trump. There are also more modern references like Labubu's. It's just so funny. This one made us laugh our heads off. So right here it says there's a guy who fell down the well. Let's see, and then it says, "Help! I'm Jeffrey of Labubu, inventor of Labubus, and I have fallen down an old well and I can't get out, and I invented Labubus." So it's quite amazing. This one is like there's a K-pop Demon Hunters reference. I'm gonna treasure this. I traded something with them, but I don't remember what I traded. This one is a reference to a book I grew up with, the Elmo book. The next page is last page, so please do not turn the page because there's a monster at the end of this book and the monster is Trump. So that is so freaking cool. So I love that zine. I got a zine with Hazel. So this was actually published, book published by Silver Sprocket with Hazel. Very recent, so I got that. I wanted to support. I got this zine, Things I Do for Self-Care. This was another trade. And then, oh, this came with the Big B Adventures, a cute little sticker. So I'm gonna put that on my agenda right now. I got this as a trade from Witch Hazel zine author and artist. Or artist. Never used. No, this was from someone else, but I don't remember. Never used ChatGPT. That's me. I never used ChatGPT. Another sticker. I'm gonna put that on my agenda, I think. And then these zines. I did a zine for somebody. I did that kind of first thing where I make somebody a zine and only one person did it, Jordan, and she traded me some zines of her own about Hamilton, the city, and also some stickers. So that is my Zineposium haul. I'm so excited to share it with you, and so I gotta get out of here. Which one was your favorite? I think my favorite one, I mean, you haven't read these, but my favorite one is this Big B Adventures. So funny. Okay, I gotta head out because I got more things to do before I go home. So, see you guys. Hello, good morning. It's about 7 a.m. and I'm starting my day by bringing another load of stuff to the studio. So let's go. Almost forgot my coffee. We're here. Yeah, let me take off my coat and maybe set up the tripod. No, I'll just take off my coat and then we'll chat. I don't think we have hand soap in the studio yet, so I'm using this alcohol spray. Here's the tripod for now. I took this paint can from the kitchen and my water mug. It is now 7:10. I'm here. I'm gonna do some work. I need to finish my makeup. My workshop today, I think I mentioned, but I'm doing a workshop today at about 9 o'clock. So I'm gonna do that at 9. But before that, I'm going to set up what I had brought. I'll show you what I did bring. A whole cart of stuff. So I dropped by the dollar store to grab like a trash can and stuff, and that's what I got. So the first thing I want to install is this coat rack. I have one at home, but I'm using that there, so I got a new one for this place. It's like $2.75. Not the prettiest, but hopefully it works. Let's see. Got a trash can. I found these at the dollar store. They are $5. They're not necessarily for the studio, but I thought they'd do great for table setup, like when I do markets. But it's just this like bamboo stand. It's quite flimsy, but for height, So I got 2 of these. I didn't want to go overboard because I thought this was excellent. But yeah, if you are at the dollar store, look for this. Sometimes they have stock of certain things and they run out and you never see it again. But I feel like this would be really good for artists, for people who do markets and stuff. Yeah, it comes with the feet. So I got that. I don't think I'm using it here, but I might set it up to see. Okay, it is about 8 o'clock and I just finished setting up all the stuff that I brought. You can't really see much change, but I'll show it to you. First thing is I hung my skeleton here, and this is a sign that I got from Bao a long time ago for an art table I did, which I kept. My coat's hanging. Okay, so when you get in, it's about the same. This stuff I have to bring back to the car. I just set up my work right now. I'm going to be working on my comics today. And then I have some art journaling stuff that I brought that I might do, that I might work on. I don't remember if I talked about those pumpkins, and then a picture of Mr. Guy over there when he was a newborn. So not newborn, maybe like a month. He doesn't really look like that anymore, so it's okay if you kind of see him in the background. I love it. I need a picture of my partner too, but because I vlog, it's hard to block him every time. I was using this paper towel roll as a tripod, my coffee, and then over here is just like stuff that I use constantly. So lotion, hair ties, lip balm. I have one band-aid, just pens and stuff that I've been using to list down stuff, notepad, or post-its, some books that I brought, which is mostly my stuff, just in case people want to see what I do. You know, I have some stuff here, my art book. I brought this handbook just for decoration. I don't really use it anymore, and I think it might be soon out of date. This pricing ethical guidelines handbook. And then over here you've seen this stuff. I brought more extension cords from home to use to charge stuff. And then over here is my old market sign. So I've had this in my closet forever, and I thought, I can't use this anymore. I will use it sometimes, but it's way bigger than my new one. Plus the design is a little bit too dated for me, so I had to change it, but I can still use it. Plus I don't have the sexy tuna Twitter anymore, so yeah, I brought it here. It's a pop of color. Maybe I'll be filming stuff in the background. Was filming stuff with this in the background or something. I don't know, when I'm doing like vlogs or something, or is that too tacky? I don't know. Anyway, I might post some more prints up there, depending on how it works out here. I don't want to be too like settled, like just in case I'm not able to make rent. I don't want to put up shelves. I'm gonna try it out for at least, I'm gonna tell myself at least, I paid for first and last month's rent. First and last month's rent, so I technically have this place for 2 months. So I'm gonna try to aim for about 3, maybe let's try in 5 months. If I can last for 5 months here, then maybe I can move more stuff in. I'm going to work. I have an hour before the workshop, so I want to do a little bit of watercolor painting, prep, and then I'm probably going to be busy until about lunchtime. So the workshop is about from 9 a.m. to about 11 o'clock, and then lunch, and I got invited to have lunch as well, so they're having lunch for the kids. I don't think I talked about it, but it's basically a take your kids to work day, and they're offering like art-based workshops. So about 20 students signed up for mine, which is a visual arts one, and 20 students or so signed up for another workshop that's happening at the same time as mine. I think that one is more music based. So yeah, and then kids break for lunch, and then they have more activities until the afternoon at about 3 p.m. So it's really cool. Bao actually asked me to run the visual workshop for this year, so it's really cool. I'm getting paid for it, and it's a really great experience. I've been trying to explore more the teaching route. If you've been following me a long time, for a while on my vlogs, you know I'm not very comfortable with teaching, but what I'm comfortable with is sharing what I do and my experience, and not like teaching shop. I like talking shop, but I like teaching it in a way that makes sense to me, because I'm self-taught. I don't think I'm qualified to teach. So anyway, all that stuff. All right, I'm gonna work. I haven't even drunk my coffee, but I'm gonna try and work, and then I'll update you when I can. I don't know when I'll be able to, but I think that's working out. Maybe I need the seat to be a bit higher. I'm just using the seats that they have here. I don't intend to bring another seat here, but I might just have to figure out my tripod setup. I don't know where my tripod went. Okay. Oh my gosh, I gotta hurry. It's about 8:45 and I just came back from putting the stuff back into my car. So I'm gonna go to the other room and set up. But before I do that, please check out our Bay and Stripes comic. This is the comic that I've been working on with Graham, who is the author of the comic. So they're really cute. It's kind of like Calvin and Hobbes, but Toronto version with a raccoon and a little boy. So I'll post the link to Bay and Stripes Instagram and website in the description, and also kind of put the latest comic here. We're launching this week. I would appreciate if you guys check it out. Give us a follow on Instagram. And yeah, I've been working really hard on these comics and they're just too cute. So okay, I gotta go and set up. The kids are coming soon, but here is my setup. Well, I'm heading back now. They had a nice healthy lunch provided, but I gotta get back to work. I've been working really hard. It's now almost 3 o'clock. I'm gonna actually go outside and get a snack, probably just a pop. I'm on page 7. Am I? I think I'm on page 7. Pretty sure. So I'm doing really good. I am about maybe 40% through page 7 and it's only 3, so hopefully I can get that done today. I don't think I'm gonna get that to the other stuff I want to do. I did do the workshop today, so if I didn't have that I would probably finish this comic or at least get it almost done. Yeah, so I'm gonna go do that and then I'll see you guys later. I'm not gonna bring the camera. I can't show you anything on the comic, but yeah, trust me, I am gonna be filming me drawing the cover for it. It does not require a cover because it's gonna be within a comic book anthology, so but I'm just gonna do that just for my own self, and if I am able to reprint it, I'll do the same thing I did with Turtleneck where it's like a full comic. Okay, let's go get some snacks. I couldn't resist. There was the bakery, Portuguese bakery, and I got these. So 5:40 in the evening, and I'm gonna head out of here at 6 o'clock to get home by about 7. I am just finishing up my day by updating my agenda. So I'm caught up agenda-wise. September was quite empty. I have a lot of empty weeks because I didn't update it enough. But that's caught up. I'm gonna try and fill in the pages as usual with all the stickers and stuff that I want to do, but I'm getting started on October. I don't think I'll get to finish it by the time I have to go, but at least I got it started. Pretty productive day today. So I finished, or I'm almost on page 6, and so I have to do 7 and 8 and the cover for the comic. So I'm pretty happy with what I got done today. Plus I did the workshop too, so yeah. I'm gonna end by doing the journal, and then hopefully I can post it by the end of the week with an updated video vlog too. By the time you're watching this vlog, but the new Patreon vlog, which is about an hour long, has already been posted. I haven't had the time to update my Instagram on that. It is now about 6 o'clock. I am going to pack up, clean up the studio, and head home. This is how far I've gotten into the October newsletter, so almost done. Okay, let's pack up and clean up the desk and head out. I need to find my tripod. This is my makeshift tripod. into my ugly shoes. Everybody, my shirt. Welcome. It is what is it today? It is Thursday, November the 6th, about 3 o'clock. Mr. Guy is napping right now. I have an Instagram reel that I want to edit and do voiceover for. I'm just doing it down here because I feel like it and I want to sit on the couch. I'm gonna do that, but also I'm gonna try this mic. Hopefully it has some charge, or maybe it does. It's a plug and play. So it's a wireless microphone. I got it because I've been doing some, whenever I do voiceovers with my phone for Instagram, the sound isn't that great. Sometimes it's very staticky, sometimes it pops. So hopefully this will help with that. I bought this like months ago. I bought it when I had the first round of residency at the studio because I wanted to film some stuff there, and I never ended up using it because it got so busy. So I don't like when my neck shows. So I'm gonna open it right now. Hopefully I can get this done before his nap. I'm with him all day today, but I want to get some stuff done, and I also have to do some cooking. I prepped some ingredients for pancit, so I'm gonna do that for dinner. But look what I got. I got, what do they call these? It's like the dead cat or something, like a little pom-pom. So let's see. This is what it looks like. I got this, it was very cheap on Amazon, and it works with my iPhone. It's got this little dongle here. Okay. It was like 30 bucks or something like that. It wasn't that expensive. So let us try it. It's plug and play. Oh, and it comes with two. It comes with two microphones. I'm not even going to open the instructional manual because that's not how I do it. Okay. Put it on wrong. Oh, okay. It's a little bit after I started the voiceover. I might redo it, but I don't know. So anyway, the mic is working really well. It's just a plug and play, and it's the plastic is not very nice on this, but it works for me and I love it. So there's also a way to charge my phone while I have the microphone on, so that's really cool. But yeah, I'll probably hopefully be using this a lot. I wish I could use it for my vlog camera, but I don't think so. Maybe I can, probably not. It does have this cord. Where'd it go? So maybe I can use it for my camera. Anyway, here is my tripod. Okay, I'm gonna go back up and work on something else. Alright, we're back in the office. So I'm working on more videos for, I'm doing this workshop on the 15th, so I want to film like an advertisement sort of, but I've been doing a launch for Bay and Stripes on my Instagram, so I feel like I'm inundating my Instagram with too many things, which is, I guess, a nice change. So, but funny, because I'm working on this at the studio, I brought my big art cart there, all my stuff is there, and I was like, oh, I need to remember to bring some stuff to paint with because I'm going to be painting art journal pages and maybe a few projects here and there at home, because I don't want all my stuff to be entirely at the studio. I would still like to do some stuff here, especially digital art. Anyway, I digress. I'm doing the advertisement for the workshop. It's a watercolor and color pencil workshop. So I brought my watercolors and brought brushes, but I didn't bring any color pencils. And I was like, do I have any color pencils here? And I just remembered Mr. Guy has color pencils that I gave him, so I'm pretty sure he does. Yeah, he has Crayola, so I'm gonna use his art box. I just need particular colors. I don't need everything, so hopefully that works out. But yeah, I'm gonna work on that, and then before I post this reel about the October newsletter, I want to post my September newsletter. I want to post my newsletters for patrons, and then another thing I need to do this week is edit the vlog. So I got a lot to do. Here are my ingredients that I prepared. carrots. This is bok choy ends, pepper, onion, garlic, and then the bok choy leaves. This isn't usually what you see at pancit, but it's what I had. Usually it's like green beans, but I wanted something green. I didn't have cabbage, so this works out. And the chicken is gonna be the protein. Where are the chicken? They're chicken breasts. So, should be easy enough to cook. I'm not gonna marinate them because the... Am I? Maybe just salt and pepper them. Who knows? Ready for the veg. Okay, the vermicelli is in. I didn't bother cracking or cutting them. Yeah, it's hot. You broke it. Hold on, look. Look at the noodle.
Help me, Mama, help.
Yeah.
Mama, help.
Okay.
Mama, help.
Put it back.
Mama, back.
Here. Oh. There you go.
Baba, little baby.
What? This is a pen. Okay. So the... Huh?
What's the plate?
No, it's not wet. I just put the towel down because it was wet, so you might slip. Okay? Alright, so the pancit is done. I did not use the right noodle, so it doesn't feel right, but I think this is my 5th time making pancit, so I kind of do whatever. And if you've made pancit, if you're a connoisseur, if you're an expert, don't judge me, please. But that's what it looks like.
Mama, this.
You want to see what I made? You singing Bruno Mars? Hey, do you want to see what Mama made? Look, it's hot. Don't touch, okay? Look. Oh, wow, you just don't care whatsoever. Are you hungry? Do you want to eat?
No.
No? Dang, you learn how to say no today?
Dada.
That does not work, dude.
I said to him.
Yeah, he went to go drive. It's the camera. Mr. Guy and I are in the studio today. I'm not gonna do much work. I'm just gonna install some lights and a wall clock that I bought at Walmart, but he's having his snack. That's just me. That's my sign. He's pointing at the poster. And they got him this really nice high chair. That is Mama. You're right. It is Mama. And he's having some snacks that I packed up. You got some stars, a cookie, there's toast, squash, pancit, and apple. The cookie's here. Cookie. Say thank you, Mama.
What cookie?
There's 2 cookies, yes. Can you say thank you, Mama? Too excited about the cookies. That's the best we can do for camera. But I got this clock at Walmart and I'm gonna put it right there. So I'm not gonna measure anything. You enjoying your snack, mister? Don't worry. I'm not gonna die. Maybe. Right here. Just a guess.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, I should put batteries. Whoa. I didn't put batteries yet. Batteries. And what time is it? Oh, this one ticks. That's okay. I like the ticking, but some people don't like it. 11:57.
For eat?
5, 6,
For X. Huh?
Huh? Right about 12 o'clock. There you go. Thought I'd put it there so I can look at it before I go back home. Yay!
Hey.
Yay! I also got some lights to hang on the windows. I got a lot of these. These were $10, but I could use them for tables too. I really like these ones. The only thing is they're battery operated and I don't have enough batteries. There you go. How is that for a background? You got my easel, my poster. It is Sunday, November the 9th. It's about 8:30 in the morning. I wonder how loud that ticking is. I quite like the ticking of a clock. And I'm here at the studio. I thought I would come in here this morning and work on my painting, my pages. Hopefully I can get page 6 done and work on page 7, at least start it, because it's due next Saturday. And I still need to do all the text and stuff. But yeah, I'm here today to do that. And I have an event this morning about 10 or 11. It's not like a selling event. It's just a social event that I signed up for to see. It's basically like an event where creatives in the city come together and just kind of hang out. So I wanted to see what that was like. I wanted to see if anybody would come who was in my kind of zone, so like comics, zines and stuff like that. I know a few people here, but not a lot of people I've known exclusively do comics. One of the studio artists here does comics, like that's his thing, and so it's just 2 of us, and I don't know if there's anybody local who is in this in the like kind of in doing that thing here in the city. So yeah, I made myself a coffee in the kitchen. I brought some coffee from home, some milk from home, but there are no utensils in the studio yet. They said they were gonna get some, so I didn't want to bring or buy any if more are gonna come. So yeah, I stirred this with a paintbrush. I washed it, I cleaned the paintbrush, it's all good. So yeah, I'm gonna get that done. I want to do other things, but it's not, I need to get these pages done, so let's have a productive morning, shall we? Excuse me, tripod. Do be snowing. I don't know if you can tell. There. It's snowing out there. You know what? It's a good thing I started, what do you call it? Tracing page 7 when I was here yesterday with Mr. Guy, because I'm actually almost done page 6. It's just, what do you call it? I'm just doing some like final touches and final build-ups of color, especially there's a bunch of like black here, so I want to kind of darken that up, but I can definitely darken that up on Photoshop, and I have to do a lot of photo editing at the end of this because I need to put in the sound effects and dialogue, which isn't very much, and I also have to clean up some of the lines and stuff. So yeah, I can definitely move on to page 7 today, which is amazing. I thought I wasn't done page 6, but I totally forgot. So I'm gonna peel it off this. I've been using my cutting mats for making sure the painting itself is flat. I got my light box. I'm not gonna attempt to put my blinds down because last time I did that I had such an issue trying to put them back. Okay, I've just been doing this and it's been working. Someday I would like to be able to work a whole day and night at the studio, and that would only be when Mr. Guy is with Grandma and my partner is, I don't know, busy, because I don't like to have free days when Mr. Guy is with my grandma, my mom, and taken care of and not spend time with my partner. So it's been hard kind of balancing that part of my life. It's getting a little better. But it'd be cool to work here in the evening. I don't like working here past Mr. Guy's bedtime because I want to say goodnight to him, you know. Covering the page, but the other thing I wanted to mention about this comic now that I'm working on it is that I usually don't have too much paneling on my watercolor comics. It's a lot of like open panels or no panels whatsoever. And this one I decided to do panels just because I wanted to see how it would go. My previous comics with watercolors definitely have panels, but not as much as this one. And so I think that's what's taking too long as well, is because I didn't buy any kind of, what do you call that? It's like a tacky, sticky thing you stick and to make sure the watercolor does not paint the paper, and then you can take it off. Frisk? Was it Frisk? I don't remember. I don't have any of that, so I've just been kind of like doing it manually, and that takes forever. But yeah, okay, let's get started on page 7. Hello guys, it is now about 10:45 and I've just been working on page 7 here, and I'm making really good progress. Actually, I'm about halfway through page 7, which is great. Yeah, I just thought I'd do an update. I'm gonna take these pages home with me today so I can start, you know, finishing them on Photoshop, and then maybe hopefully I can finish page 8 by Monday or Tuesday. That would be really amazing. Yeah, I'm just taking a break. I'm gonna do a quick vlog. At 11:30 I have my social event, so I'm gonna head over there. I don't think I'm gonna stay for the whole thing. It goes till about 2:30 or something like that, so I might just be in there for an hour and see how it goes. So yeah, it's been really nice working here uninterrupted. I've only been at the studio for about 4 days. 3 or 4 days. Some of them weren't full, but it's already been quite productive. Like, I have my studio at home, I have my office, but with Mr. Guy being around, it's been really hard working there just continuously because I get distracted by him, and whenever he's napping, that's when I can do 2 hours usually of work. But I'm always so afraid of making so much noise, so I don't take full advantage of my work time, my 2 hours that I have. Also in the evening, the train's passing by. Also in the evening, I have all night to kind of work on stuff, but because my room is right beside his room, I'm just afraid of waking him up or making noise. So it's been really nice here, and yeah, I'm just enjoying my time. It's still snowing, by the way, but the roads look like they're clear because the snow was melting right away. So yeah, hopefully it doesn't pile up. But yeah, it's this is the first snow here in Ontario for the winter. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna continue working. I did make a post on Patreon, on Instagram, with just pictures of me working here. So it's been nice having that time uninterrupted to move around my camera and take pictures and move my stuff around and all that kind of thing. So yeah, I need to go to the washroom, so I'm gonna do that. But I do have to. I'm gonna walk over to the venue. It's not too far, so I have to look that up. So maybe I'll take a break here and then keep working when I get back, hopefully. I brought my umbrella. It's really pouring out there, snow-wise. How would you say that? Blizzarding? I don't know. I'm the only one here. I was here at 8 a.m. and I thought I heard someone come in, but no one's around, so it's so quiet. Which is nice. It's just, I think the other day I was here, there were more people, but maybe Sunday is not, you know, a busy studio day. I'm not gonna bring my camera because it's a social event and I'm not gonna be filming anybody or myself. So I'll see you guys later. Back. The snow has not stopped. Still going. I am back. The event was successful. I actually stayed there longer than I thought. It is 1:40 now. It ends at 2, so yeah, I'm just gonna do some final stuff with the comic, pack it all up, bring it home, make sure it's packed up nicely because it's wet out there. I don't want it to get wet, but I'll get that done. Hopefully by the time I'm done, the snow will have stopped, but I guess I could check where's my phone? Found it. It was in my coat. I want to see how long this weather is gonna last. If I should just wait for the snow to stop or what. Snow forecasted for the next hour. It's gonna be snowing the whole day. Damn. I feel like I should head back before the snow builds up. Right, I'm heading out. I don't want it to get too snowy. Like the snow is already starting to pile up on the road, so and I drove here. So I gotta go. Bye bye studio. See ya.